Hey guys, Uncle Ray. Welcome to another episode of the Crypto Bellwether. On this channel, we cut through the hype and the noise, and we give you the non-biased information you can use to capitalize on this bull run. Now, if you've been following my channel, I am extremely bullish on Kaspa for a lot of different reasons. That being said, guys, I'm not tribal. I'm here for the money. So if you own Kaspa or you're thinking about buying Kaspa, you need to hear me out because I got another competitor. And before you become too tribal thinking that Kaspa is going to lead this bull run, this is my fourth project that I have compared to Kaspa. And two of the three have outperformed since my video Kaspa by a pretty significant amount. And the last one that I compared to Kaspa was outperforming it, and it pulled back. Kaspa's pulling back, and they're kind of tit for tat. But guys, this has nothing to do with Kaspa not being an all-world opportunity and a great project, because I really believe that Kaspa could lead the bull run. But I'm looking for the best probabilities, and I might own every single one of these. And I highly recommend you look at all of them, and because they all have merit. Now, one of the things that attracted me about Kaspa is, it's kind of like if Bitcoin and Ethereum had a baby, you come up with Kaspa. And I love the way it was launched. That being said, it doesn't have any big money or big partnerships behind it, so it's still risky. We don't know how high it can pump. If I had to guess, I would say $1, something like that. But it could go to $10. Would not surprise me. Now, if you're bullish on Kaspa, I did a playlist of all the projects I've compared, and you should watch those because, guys, you might want to stack some of those as well. But one of those projects, I asked Claude AI about Kaspa, and I said, is this a good comparison when you take, the best of Bitcoin, and it's kind of like a hybrid between Bitcoin and Ethereum. Is that the best analogy? Now, this is an independent AI that's non-biased. It came back and said, no, that's not the best comparison. You should compare it as Bitcoin, a hybrid between Bitcoin, Ethereum, DOT, Solana, and I think two other layer ones. And it justified its reasons. Guys, that blew me away, and I can't be more bullish. So I'll leave a link down below to the playlist and that video as well. So I'm not really going to dive into Kaspa, guys. It's all world. We don't know what it's going to do. Maybe it's the future. It's so early. If there's a downside to Kaspa, it is that it's so unproven, doesn't have adoption. Technically, it's in beta. You can't build on it if you want to. And so it's really, really early. So just like everything in crypto, it is speculative and it's risky. That being said, this thing has led this year, or definitely in the top few, and it was launched in a bear market. So I expect Kaspa to absolutely rip in the bull market. Now, I know I'm rambling, but the other projects that I compared to Kaspa, which is TARA, Celesta, TIA, NEONEVM, I got a lot of heat when I compared them and said that Claude said, as good as Kaspa was, that all three of those should outperform Kaspa. Well, before you give me too much heat, all three have been outperforming Kaspa since each one of those videos. However, NEONEVM has pulled back and they're about tit for tat. But Tara has outperformed like 2x more than Kaspa, and last time I checked, TIA was up like a 1x more than Kaspa. Now, guys, again, not fudding on Kaspa at all. Any project that can even be in a serious conversation with real merit that might keep pace or outperform Kaspa, I personally want to know about it, and I'll probably invest in all of them. So I got another project I'm going to bring to your attention that is really hot. and it's got a lot of money and a lot of big names for the founders behind it. And we're going to talk about that. It's called SEI, and I'm going to give you a bonus one at the end of this video to watch for. It doesn't have a token, but I think it's going to be a very hot layer 1, just like Kaspa. Now we're going to take a look at the charts of Kaspa and SEI. We're going to hear what Claude AI has to say about them, and then I'll give you that bonus layer 1. All right, guys. SEI is, you can go to SEI's website. It's SEI.io, and it basically says enabling mass adoption of digital assets. It's the fastest, they're claiming to be the fastest layer 1 blockchain out there, and they're mainly trying to cater to the big exchanges and the institutions. But when you go to their LinkedIn, they talk about that they solved the trilemma and that they are basically specialized for trading DeFi, gaming, social, and NFTs. Guys, this is a big, bad project. And the founders came from like Google, Microsoft, and Goldman Sachs. And already they have an immense amount of adoption. Guys, they have like 120 projects already built while they were just in the test net. It is getting a lot of attention. Now, check out this chart, guys. This thing has been, it came out, but what was that, 8.15, and it ran up to 50, what is that, 50 cents, 53 cents, and it pulled back just like everything else because that was a bad time to launch. But guys, now it's starting to pick up steam, and it's going to get a lot of attention. You know how these influencers are. Once this thing pumps and gets on that leaderboard, everyone will be talking about it. But I'm trying to bring it to you early, but it's already starting to make a move. I highly recommend you go check it out. Now, there's Kaspa's chart. Guys, if we're lucky, Kaspa could pull back. It really doesn't have any support till about 9 to 10 cents. If we're lucky, I don't know if it will, but if we could pick up Kaspa again at 10 cents, I know I'm going to start stacking. That's just me. And no matter what, I will own and stack Kaspa between now and the halving. Now, when I ran it by Claude, who's independent, and he talked about how much money has been raised and put into this new layer 1, it basically said that he believed that SEI should outperform Kaspa in adoption and the bull run. Hey, don't shoot the messenger. It doesn't really matter, guys. It's not this is like football teams, right? Guys, they're all great. These are all great horses. I don't know which one's going to outperform, but I wanted to bring them to your attention. And I think if someone wanted to just build a lazy man's portfolio and stack all of these projects, it would outperform probably 90% of the portfolios out there. Now, for sticking with me, guys, and I do appreciate it, so go ahead and hit that like button, and I'm going to give you the one to watch for. It's called Monad. Guys, this is another EVM layer 1, and it's a massive project with a lot of money behind it. Now, I hate that about crypto, but guys, if you do the research like I do and you go down the rabbit holes, the corporations are already dominating in a big way everything in crypto. People just don't know that because they're not researching the corporations. But for every credible blockchain like a layer 1, there's 50 or 100 corporations building in that ecosystem, like whether it's DeFi, new DeFi, tokenized assets, cross-border payments, or whatever. But no one talks about that. But these projects are starting to launch. I can't keep up. Guys, I'm serious. I've already brought my portfolio down from like 40 tokens to, it wasn't that many, 28 tokens to, I think I'm at 12, and I'm trying to get them down to 5 or so. But I want to start stacking more of these new projects because, you know, all the old projects, you know, the ISO tokens, I just did a video where I had all the ISO tokens. I've knocked it down to HBAR, Quant, and Link, which I'll probably be getting rid of my Link and replacing it with Pyth, or Pith. I can't remember how to pronounce it. But I'm going to let Chainlink pump a little more. I stacked it last year. It's doing well. And it's going to continue to do well. But guys, these new projects, every one that I've talked about, haven't experienced a bull run. So guys, I'm excited, and I'm going to keep bringing these type projects to you. Let me know which one is your favorite projects, and if you have another project that you think that has kind of the same risk reward as a Kaspa, please bring it to my attention. I'll try to do a deep dive and do a comparison. I'm not talking about something that doesn't have utility, or something that like a meme coin or a gaming project, which, hey, that's one of the hot sectors that I'm going to be focused on. Gaming, mainly the infrastructure, and AI, maybe a little bit of the gambling type projects. I think those are the ones that are going to lead the bull run. So every one of these that you see on the screen, I think no matter how good they do, they're not going to outperform AI or gaming, in my opinion. Anyway, guys, that's all I got for you. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Go ahead and hit that like button. Share with like-minded people. And either way, guys, subscribe and be part of this community. Take care.